All right, it's 12:17. We'll get started. I'm Cindy Holmes, the one you talk to on the phone a lot, and I love it. I'm the registrar and membership coordinator for MASB. Joining me for MASB staff today, two of the three folks I want to introduce to you. They'll be helping you as much as I. Jason Larner is our membership systems and database manager, and he would tell you he's my full-time support these days, which is not far from the truth. Since I talk to you, I pass on the issues and he resolves them. So if you have a problem, even while we're on, you can chat with him, or you can email him later at jlarson, LARSON, at masb.org. And then also
Seriously,
with us.
Cindy? Got my name wrong.
Oh, did I say Larson? Sorry, that's nervousness. Sorry, Larner. Scratch what you wrote down. LARNER, Jay Larner. My apologies. I really do know his name. He'll put it in the chat and that'll solve that problem. And then Chris Meyer. I won't spell her name because I'll probably get that wrong, but you can reach Chris at info@masb.org. And she's our receptionist and the one who's super helpful when you call in and you have questions on how to update your board. So first things first, I started with our homepage. For those of you who have not logged into the new member portal, which was launched November 14th, you would just simply go up here at the member login like you used to do, but no more username. You just want to put your email in there, and then you're going to choose forgotten password your first time. Then you'll go back to your email, check that, and get all set up. That's the same way your new board members or veteran board members will set up their account. So we don't set it up anymore. Once you enter them into the system, they can use their email and their forgotten password to log in. All right, let's get started. So as a superintendent secretary, every one of you should have this account tab across the top. If you do not, that is when you need to email Jason Larner. So continuing on, you click on, and let me explain. Contact would be you as an individual or your board member as an individual. So they have home contact directories. You have the home contact account and directories. So if you think of contact as the individual, account as the district, you go to account when you want to do anything for your board members, update your board, register them for an event, get their transcripts. So under account, you want to go to make contact record updates, the second one down. You would see your list of board members. To edit anything like their position or their end date, you would click on, we'll pick Chris Meyer. We'll do the magnifying glass, that pulls her up. You put her position title, which is going to be board member, unless it's your superintendent, or your superintendent secretary replacement if you're retiring, which boo on that. So position title, super important. Board office is their president, vice president, etc. The begin date, we want you to populate with when they started serving on the board, which is different than what we used to tell you. And as a little clue, because a lot of times we all don't know that, you can look under this general information. We have given you a little tip. We have populated their date that they started serving on your board. So you could put that in there, and then their term end date. And if you want to update any of the email, anything like that, their home address is super helpful. to us, because when we want to do mailings, they're going to get the mailings a lot. I want to say better. That wasn't good English, but they'll get the mailings to their home instead of you getting it at the district and having to pass it on. And then when you're done, you hit submit. All right. So then you say to me, well, what if my board member isn't on that list? And we have a handy dandy, newly added. You can either go to the account tab and access all contacts, or you can click on the link right here. And then you want to scroll down to inactive past board members. And you'll find them in this list. We'll choose my predecessor, Mary. We'll click on her and you'll put in the same information and then you'll hit the submit. They should populate onto that make contact record updates list after you do that. And that is how easy it is. Now, if you want to access your board members' transcripts, you can go to Account, View Contact EDU Credits and Awards. The top part is you. The bottom part is district awards. So all your board members should show up on this list. This will tell you their education credits and their award level. If you want to pull their transcript, you would click on the little pencil icon and you can export to Excel. And then last but not least on my list of things we're going to cover, I'm going to tell you how to register someone, and you would go to Account, Register Contacts for Events, choose your board member, give it a second, and then on the Select an Event, you get the drop down and you can choose. So for example, if you choose the 2023 Winter Institute, once you choose that, all the options will populate. They don't have to do all time slots. It's a very much a la carte for any of our institutes, for our annual conference and so on. So this is where you get to see all the choices. They're in order by the day and time that they're offered. All right. Let's open up for questions.
Cindy, I'm going to answer this question verbally.
Okay.
We have a question in the chat. How do you remove an active board member and move to inactive? If you put an end date in, will that automatically move them to the inactive list? That answer is yes. So as soon as if you're going to inactivate a board member, when you edit their record, change their end date to whatever it is, and as soon as that date hits, they become inactive automatically. And that is also why we added the inactive board member list under all contacts. So in the event that you inadvertently inactivate someone or don't get in before their end date, you can go in there and find their record and reactivate them.
Thank you, Jason, for that. That was on my sheet and I missed it. So thank you for that. Thanks for whoever asked that question. And then you cannot deactivate if you're seeing someone under that account access all contacts list under just your staff members in the district. You cannot deactivate them, but you could email info@masb.org with their names and Chris Meyer could deactivate them for you. I had a superintendent secretary say they kept changing the term end, hoping that that would take them off, but because they're not a board member or a superintendent, it doesn't work that way. Let's see what's in the chat. Jason, are you monitoring that?
Yes, I am. So
Okay.
the other question that was in there is, went to the inactive list, selected a board member that had been reelected, updated, and clicked submit. They're not showing up on my list. I did put a answer out here. That reactivation process can take up to 15 minutes. So just be patient because there's a number of processes that run in the background. If after 15 minutes you don't see them in your list, please email myself or Cindy. We can take a look at that for you. In the top left tab, I can see my ISD, however, I cannot see the 5 rural schools. Tracy, let me reach out to you on that one. I gotta take a look at your record.
Yeah, for the superintendent secretaries who are multiple districts, we have to give you some special love. So another Jason Larner specialty. Anyone else have any questions?
Hi there. Yes, I do. I'm Courtney Huron with Elk Rapids. How are you?
Hi, Courtney. Good to hear from you.
Yes.
I can't see you, but I hear you.
Okay, so all of our board members are already in there. 2 of them were on the inactive. Sorry, we have passing time right now. Can you hear me okay?
Here, I'll close it.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, great. Thank you. All of our board members were in there. 2 of them were in the inactive list. And I was able to update them, and one was a secretary. I was able to put that as her position, and another was a trustee. Do I need them to come on that main screen, make contact record updates? They still don't show up there. Is that a problem?
That is a problem. So Jason will look into that. That would be Elk Rapids, Jason.
Sure.
Because yeah, it should be, if you've done it more than 15 minutes ago, they should be showing up on that make
no.
contact record.
I just did it while you told us how to do it since we've been in here. So it
Okay.
hasn't been 15 minutes.
Well, give it 15, and then if you're still not seeing them, then reach out to us.
Okay,
Who is it
great.
that you updated, Courtney?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Who is it that you updated?
I updated Sherry Stephan and Scott Moore.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them in there. Give me a second. Yeah, if you don't give it, like I said, they give it that 15-minute period because there's a lot of processes that run in the background.
Sure.
If you don't see it, just shoot me an email.
Sure, no problem. Thank you so much. This was great training.
Well, and I like that we're keeping it even shorter than what we anticipated because I like saving time. Anyone else?
Hi, this is Chelsea from the Gracia Isabella RESD. In my account, I guess to access all of my contacts, the only 3 things I have at the top are home, contact, and directories.
So you're one of those who we need to make sure you have the correct permissions because you should have the account tab. All of you should have the account tab. So Chelsea Giles, right?
Yes. Yep. Gracia Isabella.
Okay. We want you to have all of the power.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Chelsea, if you log out and log back in, you should be all set.
Thank you.
Good.
Everyone
All
who
right.
posted something in the chat, I've copied the chat down. I will respond to you via email here in just a little bit.
And yes, the video will be available to watch. We'll probably delete the Q&A and just do, well, I won't say all that we'll do. I leave that to the marketing people, but yes, the video will be available. All right. You know where to find me if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day.